Everyone thought the man in camouflage was just another soldier grabbing lunch, until the admiral walked in and froze mid-step, his face turning pale, as if he'd seen a ghost. The entire mess hall went silent. Forks paused mid-air. Conversations died, and in that heavy stillness, even the little girl sitting across from the soldier stopped chewing her mac and cheese. Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing who's listening. The admiral's voice cut through the tension. "Son," he said, forcing a smile that didn't reach his eyes. "What's your call sign?" It was supposed to be a joke, the kind old officers made to test a young man's composure. But the moment those words left his mouth, the air changed. The soldier didn't move. His jaw tightened. Slowly, he looked up, his blue-gray eyes calm but cold. The name patch on his uniform read Mate, a man carved from silence and storm. He spoke only 2 words: Iron Ghost. Every officer behind the admiral straightened. The smirk vanished from the admiral's face. Around the room, soldiers exchanged glances, confusion rippling like static before recognition struck. Iron Ghost. The name whispered through the Navy for years. The legend who vanished after a mission that officially never happened. The girl sitting across from him blinked. "Daddy," she whispered. "Why did everyone stop talking?" He didn't answer. His gaze stayed locked on the admiral, the man who once signed the order that erased his team's names from every file in the system. The admiral swallowed hard. "You're supposed to be gone," Mate finished. So were they, until someone decided to rewrite the truth. The soldiers standing behind them shifted uneasily. The tension was thick enough to taste, a blend of fear, guilt, and respect. You could feel the hum of fluorescent lights above, the clatter of a dropped spoon echoing like a gunshot. Mate's hands rested on the table, unmoving, but every muscle in his arms looked ready to explode. Years of silence, betrayal, and ghosts of fallen brothers pressed against his chest. And then, he did something no one expected. He looked down at his daughter and smiled, gentle and soft, as if nothing around them mattered. "Finish your food, sweetheart." The admiral's lips trembled. "You came back," Mate nodded. "Not for revenge, for closure." A murmur rippled through the room. The younger recruits whispered, "Closure for what?" Some had heard rumors. A mission gone wrong, an ambush in the Baltic, a cover-up buried under classified seals. Others didn't know. They only saw the look in their admiral's eyes, the kind that only appears when past sins return wearing a uniform. Mate stood, towering and calm. The cafeteria lights reflected off his badges, some official, others unmarked, symbols only a few could recognize. "I don't care about medals," he said, his voice deep and steady. "I care about truth. The men who didn't make it back deserve their names remembered, not erased." The admiral tried to speak, but words failed him. Behind him, one officer lowered his gaze, maybe remembering the same night, the same silence. Then, as if fate itself demanded a reckoning, Mate pulled something from his vest pocket, a folded dirt-stained patch with 7 initials stitched by hand. He placed it on the table in front of the admiral. "You forgot them," he said quietly. "But they never forgot you." No one breathed. The mess hall felt sacred, like a courtroom for ghosts. The admiral reached out with a trembling hand, fingers brushing the patch. A single tear fell, silent, unguarded. "You're right," he whispered. "They deserve better." For the first time in years, the hardened soldier allowed himself to breathe. His daughter looked up at him, eyes bright. "Daddy, can we go home now?" He nodded. "Yeah, kiddo, we're done here." As he turned to leave, every soldier in the room, even the youngest recruit, stood and saluted, not because of rank, because of respect, because in that moment, Iron Ghost wasn't just a legend, he was a reminder of what honor truly means. Because truth doesn't fade, it waits, and it finds its way back. And somewhere in that silent mess hall, where duty and humanity finally met, a forgotten soldier became a father again. If this story moved you, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real stories of courage, truth, and redemption.